Maybe some of you got your heart broken here. And, ooh, that's what that's about. Okay. So I misread that maybe a little bit. So someone broke your heart or something happened, maybe some disappointment. I don't know what it's necessarily about, but it ended you up in a trauma bond. So some of y'all are with people that y'all don't got no business being with. The only reason why you're there is because y'all share the same interest of trauma. So I'm gonna give you an example. Their father left when they were young, and your father left when you were young. So y'all take that trauma and bond together. You were adopted, and so were they, and you always felt misplaced or felt like you didn't have a home, or ooh, a little dusty. I feel like that could be, that's an omen, guys. Because that's strange. I don't do that. That's weird. I don't do that. This is signaling that y'all need to wipe the shelves off. Okay, it's getting dusty, meaning you need to clear out the clutter, clear out what no longer serves you. Okay. Hello, Cancer. We're gonna start from scratch here. Go check out my other readings and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you see a thumbnail anywhere on the screen, that's just my logo, just to let you know you're watching my channel. And so the video won't be ripped to put on somebody else's channel for whatever reason. I don't see why they would do that, but it's some real inauthentic people out here. Okay. If you also hear chimes, it's just to let you know you're watching She Rides the Owl. Okay. Get your protection going on, and we're gonna get into your reading, Cancerian. This is just for special readings for Halloween or end of October. Just want to read for you. Okay, what we're going to do here, I'm going to pull one of these cards first, just to get a feel vibe for the overall energy, just to see what's going on in the Cancerian vibe. And look at your placements and see where Cancer lies. It may, if you see what area Cancer sits in your chart, it may help you figure out how this reading will apply to you, or what area in your life. Does that make sense? Ooh, baby, you receiving. I like that energy. Yes, I'm a female. I like that energy right there. All right, receiving. I'm going to read to you what that card means a little bit from the book. You are so loved, Cancer. Your every need is witnessed and responded to by the universe. However, you sometimes forget this. You become swept up in the momentum of habitual consciousness, and you forget to take a moment to stop, breathe, and be. In that moment, you can receive the love of the universe that is receiving you. It will nourish you with contentment and energy. You have not done this enough, so your soul is becoming parched and is drying out. Energy has been going out of you, but there is not enough coming back in. It is time to bring something back in for you to receive and be received. You are being offered a chance for restoration now, to feel nourished, cared for, and loved and accepted. You deserve it. Yes, Cancer. I'm receiving this energy. Yes. I have a lot of Cancerian energy in my chart. Very lovely group of people. Very caring group of people. Okay. Six of Swords, but in reverse. Let's keep pulling. I don't want to jump to conclusions here. I don't know. It feels like maybe you had a hard time cutting something off, letting go, walk away. Page of Pentacles. I'll take that. Somebody wasn't being the Empress in reverse. Nine of Wands. I don't know how that's going to flow. I'll take that. Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, yeah. I feel like you was Cancer. I feel like you was feeding to a bunch of greedy MFers. Hate to say it like that. I'm gonna take all these cards. You was feeding to a bunch of greedies. That's what you was doing. That's a lot of cards. I think I just pulled for the whole. Oh my gosh. Cancer. You want me to read all this? What? You needy. You is real needy. I'm gonna attach that Ariana Grande song. Isn't she a Cancer? Oh yeah, she sure is. Yeah, you real needy. You are. So let me go ahead and make sure I attach that Ariana Grande song. Make some notes here, because that is definitely you right now. Okay. And it's so funny, it's trending right now. So that is you, Cancer. Feeling needy. Okay. So some people, they would call it needy, but you're really receiving. Okay. You're really receiving. You just need to be in that receiving energy, right? Making notes here for you, Cancer. Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way I'm about to read all this. So, I believe, what was this? This was the Six of Swords, followed by the Page of Pentacles. I don't think it's in any particular order, but kind of looking through all these cards as a whole, I'm kind of picking up on the situation. You might have been experiencing a lot, Cancer, and a lot of delays, okay, obstacles, and I don't. Maybe it's because you didn't, you felt comfortable with whatever was going on at the time, and you just felt like, because this can also mean resisting change, right? Maybe resisting change. We got a Page of Pentacles, right? To new opportunities, because Page of Pentacles can mean new opportunities, and then following after that, it's got like a Knight of Wands energy here, and Knight of Wands, it's upright. Knight of Wands, so I don't think this was necessarily bad, but maybe just trying to ignore your desires, right? Your curiosity. Okay. No, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You're not in the mood for adventure, is what I'm gonna say. But then I see the Empress in reverse. And that just signals stagnant. That could be domestic issues, insecurity. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, look at these greedy, what are these plant eaters called? Venus flytraps? But it's like the horror kind. See, I don't know, see if you'll zoom into that. But anyway, yeah. I feel like you were feeding a bunch of monsters. And look at you, just the enabler. Look at you with your enabling self. Just feeding these monsters that weren't investing back into you. So I felt like you were just feeding other people and not letting them pour back into you. What was just said here? But you need to be in this energy of receiving, Cancerian. Because I feel like you give so much to others. But this is going to be a tower moment that hits, right? And this is going to be a spiritual, a divine intervention that comes in and shakes your ass up and makes you realize the star that you are, that you need to shine too. You need to shine bright. Not a Swords, but it's in reverse. I feel like this energy is coming in to remind you of who you are with the Nine of Swords in reverse. I'm sorry, with the Knight of Swords in reverse. It can signal a loss of focus, right? And then we have the Seeker here. I feel like with this energy, you have to go find yourself again, or something's happening to you where, yeah, you literally have to go find yourself again. And this may be burdensome to you, but I feel like this has to be done. And with the Seven of Wands here, you're going to have courage, okay? Protect yourself, so stay prayed up, okay? And don't be afraid of self-expressing yourself and telling people no, right? Especially when they've done you wrong or break your heart with the Three of Swords energy, or just mistreat you in any way, okay? And then we got Six of Cups here. I think this is all about finding the things that make you happy. This is nostalgia here. And Cancer, this is very you with the moon energy. This is so you. I don't know what the moon energy is here. Again, don't mind the noise. I don't know what the moon energy is signaling here. Let's see. With the cups and the moon. What is this energy? I thought I saw the card jump, but now I can't get it again. What is the moon energy? The cups and the moon energy. Trauma bond. Some of you guys have been trauma bonding. Cancer. That means attaching to people through heartbreak, heartache. Maybe some of you got your heart broken here. And, ooh, that's what that's about. Okay. So I misread that maybe a little bit. So someone broke your heart or something happened, maybe some disappointment. I don't know what it's necessarily about, but it ended you up in a trauma bond. So some of y'all are with people that y'all don't got no business being with. The only reason why you're there is because y'all share the same interest of trauma. So I'm gonna give you an example. Their father left when they were young, and your father left when you were young. So y'all take that trauma and bond together. You were adopted, and so were they. And you always felt misplaced or felt like you didn't have a home, or ooh, a little dusty. I feel like that's an omen, guys. Because that's strange. I don't do that. That's weird. I don't do that. This is signaling that y'all need to wipe the shelves off, okay? It's getting dusty. Meaning you need to clear out the clutter, clear out what no longer serves you, okay? With the moon here, y'all are just harboring secrets together. It's not serving you any purpose. The moon also speaks of intuition too. You know what you need to do. Yeah, that's your subconscious. You could be dreaming of things that need to change. I don't know about those people. But here we got the Seven of Cups followed with the Lover. So you could have many options in love. Don't necessarily know what this is about. Let's pull some cards on this. The Cups and the Lovers. That flew out very quickly. Let's see what's on the bottom. Past and old news is on the bottom. Just want some passion. Okay, so y'all be careful with these many choices out here, because a lot of these people just want to sleep with you. Some of these people could be from the past that you need to get rid of. Somebody could be casting love spells, meaning not at the pot, doing a little mix, the mixing of the emotions, and not like the witch's brew or anything like that. Meaning like they could be just projecting on you because they want you, or they don't want you to get rid of them, Cancer type thing is what I'm picking up here. Ooh, I know this relates to a lot of these people out here. Stop fronting, Cancer. Eight of Wands in reverse. I can feel it in my spirit. Eight of Wands in reverse is about setbacks, instability, and frustration. So because you're dealing with, a lot of you dealing with these past old flames, and that could be what the nostalgia card showed up with. Because you're dealing with these people, you're trauma bonding with these people and stuff like that, that is why you have these setbacks. Followed by the Five of Cups, which is also about being stuck in the past. But I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles, this is what you need. You need to grow up. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. You need to step into this abundance, okay? It's weird because the bird is still in the cage here. I just talked about a caged bird. Go check out my other readings. I'll try to attach it to this reading. Let me make a note of that, so I can make sure I attach another reading. Okay. So yeah, let's work on that. And then last but certainly not least, I got the Five of Pentacles. And this is about worry, feeling left out, and disappointment. Okay. I feel like we need to work on like self here, Cancer. Work on being the star. Work on receiving. Okay? That's where Spirit wants you to be right now. With the 27, we got 8, 9. Yeah, things are wrapping up. So whatever is going on in your life right now, those people are not going to be there for much longer. They're wrapping up. So if you don't remove them, Spirit will remove them from your energy, because you need to start receiving. Yeah, because they're offering you love, but they're gaslighting your ass. You see that? Love plus gaslight. All right, I hope this brought you some clarity, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.